Hello and welcome back to F1 2019, and we're going to carry on our F2 story mode where we are joint top of the leaderboard with Devon Butler. As it says there, Nichols and Butler are tied on points as they entered the final race of the Formula 2 Championship, but with Butler ahead by virtue of a greater number of race wins, Nichols needs to score more points than him.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. So the Yas Island circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in two places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. Two drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings, meaning whichever of these two drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
Okay, so as the race engineer says, it's literally beat Devon Butler. You can see him up there in 4th position as we go towards 5 red lights. And we are just about underway for the Abu Dhabi F2 final race of the season with everything to play for. And we can see us there getting a relatively good start. We try and force our way down and dive bomb into it. Contact there with another race driver. And we go through, and it was Albon that we actually contacted. We come off the pressure and sit in behind Giotto in 3rd, or he's in 3rd, we're in 4th. We come down, get a great exit off that big long corner. We come down, racing through. There's Devon Butler in front of us, but we give way to Giotto to come through. As you see, coming through the first chicane of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we come round into a massive hairpin bend round to the left where you have to get good exit power, and we just let Giotto get away from us there as we ran down the far straight. And you can see there's action up front. Butler fighting for first position. Giotto is in 3rd. He's in our lines. We dive down the inside of it and try to get through Markelov, but really overtake there. And we don't get on the brakes quick enough, and we actually give up the 3rd position that we took off Giotto. We tried to be too brave by going under Markelov as well, but we do get into Giotto's slipstream, and it's now an even race. He tries to force us and squeezes up against it, but we've got the inside, so that should be now us comfortably into 3rd position. And next in our sights is Devon Butler, who's fighting with Markelov for the lead, and Butler gets it as we take the tight intricate corners around Abu Dhabi, and Markelov is now in front of us in 2nd place. We lose the back end a little bit as Jeff lets us know over the radio that we've had a good start, as we damn right know we do, as we come down into Markelov. We have a look down the inside, but there's nothing there. And Butler, we just can't let Butler get away in that 1st position. He's going to have clean air, but he's also not going to get DRS once that is instigated into the race, because he's sitting in 1st position, so there's no one he can claim DRS off. As we come down round a big right-hander, as we get towards the home straight, we lose it a little bit on that corner, drop down 2 gears to take this corner into the home straight, and we're keeping Butler in our sights. He gets the fastest lap. We head forwards, right down the long 5th, drop down into 3rd, we go to 2nd so that we make sure we can get good purchase straight out of the accelerating zone, and we're still chasing Markelov down. But we love these sorts of corners, these fast-paced high corners where you can put your foot down as soon as you get through it, and we're doing that with Markelov. We thought he was going to make the move out. He tries to push us away, and as you can see, we get in front of him, but he keeps the inside line. He has a bit of a lock-up on the rear tyre, and then gets into 2nd place again, and it's one hell of a battle happening at the front of this Grand Prix, as there is Butler followed by Markelov and us, and we just again try to have a little look round but realise there's nothing on out of the corner, so we chase Markelov down and look to make a move in this long straight. There's a huge train behind us. Butler is pulling away. We look to go round Markelov, and we just about do it. We get on the brakes this time, forced a little bit wide again, but I think we're going to keep that second place. We do, and next up in our sights is Butler as we come down the long straights again. DRS not yet available in the race. We've set the fastest first sector of the whole race so far. It's only 6 laps. It's a sprint race, this one in Abu Dhabi, as Devon Butler comes through the tight chicane, followed by us, by Markelov as well, and then Giotto at the back. And as you can see, everybody in that train of formation as we take the long right-hander again. We're chasing Butler down as he comes towards the hotel section in Abu Dhabi, and there it is. You go underneath the hotel bridge, sponsored by Rolex. It comes down, and Butler is still in the lead, possibly gaining on it ever so slightly. It's been a wonderful lap from our point of view as we cut over an apex there and get a track warning as we come through. You can just see us tracking down Butler with our yellow and purple helmet, and Butler isn't easing off though. He's actually getting quite a good stretch of speed across us as we take it steadily through there, and on board we go again, chasing down Butler. Butler does the fastest lap, then we beat that.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Devon is ahead of you.
Jeff is very happy as DRS is now enabled. So with 3 laps to go, Devon Butler is in our sights. So ease off the accelerator, then gets promptly straight back on it. Ease off again and straight back on it. And are we going to catch him? We get a very good exit from that corner as Butler tries to take the racing line. We tried to go up the inside. Butler's forced wide. There's contact and he spun us off ever so slightly. We managed to keep hold of it, and Butler keeps first position though. It looked like we had the racing line in that corner and we had the space, but Butler didn't give it up, and there was flashbacks of Austria where he took our front wing off, but we come around that one unscathed, and we keep within DRS range, and we open DRS, and we're trying to hunt down Devon Butler here. As you can see, our fins open at the back, allowing us to catch up. We make a move to the right, fake it to the right, move to the left, got the inside track, we brake heavily, and it's a battle ongoing again and again. I think Butler's just stayed in front, and he has, and we're really trying hard to get it. We've pulled out to the right hand side as we fade from one camera view to the other. The DRS is open, we've got the pace. Are we going to be in front of him? We are, as we come round the corner, and it's fantastic driving to get around Butler, but now he's going to have the DRS on us, so we can't live up to this. We cannot give up. We've got to keep pressing hard and keep working hard. As you can see, us in our Trident car, we take that one a little bit wide, giving Butler an opportunity, and he nearly gets through, but we squeeze him out, and we look to hold position in first place, the position we need if Butler's going to finish second as we come round down through the hotel section. Again, it's a magnificent sight on your left hand side, but there's no time to pay attention to that as we take these corners quite well. Now we're in front, we can afford to hold Devon up and then get our foot on the accelerator and try and make some space on these straight sections as we drop down to third gear as we come round in towards the start finish straight. Again, third down to second, holding up the train behind us. As you can see on the mini-map, we lose the back end and Butler nearly takes advantage of it. He's gaining on us ever so slightly, but now we keep that position as you get a lovely camera angle here. We go past, then Butler goes past, and the race is well, it's just fantastic racing to see in Formula 2 with positions in F1 up for grabs. All the drivers are looking to impress in this situation. As Nichols, look at him go, he looks fantastic in that driving position. We get a free run at the chicane and take it well. As we come round, we get a good exit on that turn as well, into the big hairpin round to the left of the corner. We just roll over the apex of the corner, get our foot down, and Butler is going to be in DRS range, I'm sure of it, and we don't get it. So it's just foot to the floor down the straight in Abu Dhabi. Butler is gaining. We have a little check behind us, and again, and he is gaining. We cut in towards the racing line, we brake hard down to second, take the corner reasonably well, although a little bit slow, and Butler is gaining. And again, as we come over the crest, we're there. Butler's right on our tail as he's getting really close to our gearbox, trying to find a position to make the move, and this could be it as we enter the second DRS zone in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on lap 4. It's been absolutely intense as we take that corner really well and then get round the right bend, then the left bend again, cutting the apex and not getting a warning that time. Very nicely done. And then we get round here down to second, get our foot on the floor, and into third, up to fourth, up to fifth, I think, as we go round the bend. It is foot down, come off the accelerator ever so slightly, down into the brakes, and here we are riding with Butler as he follows us very, very close. He takes these corners unbelievably well, and will this be a rivalry that goes into F1? Will both of these drivers be successful getting promotions to F1 and getting contracts with the big teams? We just look to get away from him there, He's a bit better than us in the braking zones. We're much quicker on the accelerator as we go out of the corners as we come through it, and the back end gets away from us in front ever so slightly. Butler lines us up with the halo connector, and he's going through the gears rapidly, but he cannot catch us as we go across.
Leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
We go across the start-finish line. As you can see, we're leading our teammate by quite a distance. It's not that I'm worried about, it's putting distance between us and Devon Butler behind us as we take a lot of the curb in that corner. It actually works to our benefit though, as we keep our pace going through into the chicane once more. Again, we set a very fast first sector there, which is very, very nice. A green first sector as it comes through. We take the hairpin going wide, cutting in early down to second, trying to get on the power and lining us up down the long straight. We put a bit of distance between us and Butler, but has he got DRS? Is he within 1 second of us? We'll have to find out. He's stretching a lead above third place as well, so he is gaining on us as we come down into the large braking area, taking the really tight left-hander into the sort of S-bender around the right-hander as well for the chicane. We get on the accelerator pedal, but weren't the quickest on it, and I think Butler does have DRS. We get a warning, thank you Jeff, again saying that Devon Butler is behind us. We know he is. Don't increase the pressure on us, Jeff. As we come down, again, have to take these corners incredibly slowly, dropping down to second gear, into second, up to third as we take this one so that we can get down onto the accelerator and not lose the traction and not lose the back end of the car. Into second again, up to third as Butler is just itching and inching towards us from behind. We're not even having a look yet. We're too scared to have a look behind us to see what's going on. We just know if there's no one in front of us, we will be crowned F2 champions in this. And as you can see, we're just starting to take these corners much smoother, getting used to the track, knowing when we can and can't cut over the curves. But it's an absolutely fantastic track as Devon actually goes a little bit wide on that corner. We come through here and we've taken it horrendously, not braking in time, and Butler's going to get through, and he does. He gets the lead of the Grand Prix. Going into the final lap, I think Butler takes the lead as we go on helicopter cam, and we can see now, we know there's pressure on us to get in front of Devon Butler, and Butler's trying to defend, but we go round on the left hand side, get the inside, really cut the corner, and we get another warning. We're one warning away now from a time penalty being awarded to us. As we come through, we've got the lead again, and now we've just got to keep it here, but we know Butler is right on our tail. He's going to get DRS as we come round the hairpin after this chicane. We go into the chicane, back to helicopter cam. Even look at that behind him, Kyoto has really caught up as well. Or is it Markelov? It might be Markelov as we take the hairpin, just stopping Butler from getting down. He gets on the accelerator really quickly, but we close that path off, and here is Butler. He opens up the DRS zone there. He's going to be chasing us. We have a slight skip from 4th to 5th gear, which is going to impact us. Butler is coming up very, very fast on our behind. You can see him gaining there. It's getting tense, it's getting nervous. We're going to brake hard and brake early to make sure we hit this corner. We take it a little bit wide, but it should set us up nicely for the right-hander. We come back round and then down onto the power. He's going to get DRS again. It's going to be very, very tense. His DRS is open, ours isn't, because we're leading the race. And this is intense racing down to the last little bit of the Grand Prix. As we go towards the hotel, round a big right-hander, left-hander, through the S chicane. We're chasing. Devon Butler is chasing us, and he gets a better line there, but we just about hold on to the inside, and here is Butler again trying to force us into an error. He comes down. We lead the Grand Prix as we go under the hotel bridge. Here it comes down. It's all this now. We've had a very slow lap, not even as fast as first or second sector. As the car gets lighter with fuel, we're just more concerned with defending Devon Butler and not letting him through as we nearly lose the back end, and Butler's getting close. We come round again as we just get in, and we've gone wide on the start finish, and this could be Butler's opportunity, but we hold on and nick first place. Devon Butler thought he had it then. We swerved across him.
Good job.
And the team are very, very happy. And that
There were questions at the start of the season
is the World
as to whether
Championship.
they could really go all the way, but there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been, and here they are, the new Formula 2 World Drivers' Champion. What a fantastic race that was, and an excellent win for the Trident team. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rival, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Devon put in a good performance throughout the championship, but today the accolade goes to his rival and the new Formula 2 champion.
So there we go then, celebrating with the team in front of the cameras. I thought we had really messed that up on the last turn. We took it wide, but we had to swerve in front of Butler to stop him getting there. Everything was on the line to try and get that sorted. An unbelievable feeling. I'm very, very happy. As we move on to the interviews and the celebrations.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Today, I think I'll give it to the Trident driver. There was a lot of going on down the field. There's no question for me. They were the best.
And it's total victory for the Trident team as they become the team champions. This is an act that will be hard to follow. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
First of all, congratulations. You must be thrilled. Wow, you're the driver's champion. How does it feel?
I mean, obviously, Claire, it feels absolutely amazing. But to give you an answer, it feels great. It's been close, a hard-fought season. I'm really pleased with the results.
So that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
Nervous, pressurised. I think Butler really put the pressure on in those last 2 laps, and it showed. It was challenging, but I think the team really pulled together, and that shows in the results.
Well, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
Love it. I'd love it. And that's the point of this save. So we know we're going to Formula 1. We know that's going to happen. I just think it would be brilliant to race against the rest of the world.
Appreciate your time.
Congratulations, mate. F2 champion.
Hey, congratulations. Enjoy it, because it's the last time it will ever happen.
Devon, it's okay to be upset. You came very close.
Yeah, we know things would have turned out very differently if I didn't get slapped with that ridiculous penalty.
What is it with you and complaining?
Look, somehow you managed to do a lot of things right today. That's great. You needed the win, I didn't. For me, this was always just a stepping stone to F1. Oh, you two. You got your work cut out for you now that I'm gone. See, you're going to have to prove to everyone it was more than just luck that got you here.
Sure. Winning one race is luck. Winning the championship is talent.
Really? Next time you use that incredible talent to ram into someone and steal all their points, remember they won't be as forgiving as I am. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I got to run. Things to sign, important paperwork and all that. I'm sure you understand.
God,
ciao.
He's a dick, isn't he?
So, with this big win, you're going to be getting a lot of interest. All I can say is choose wisely, or else you might end up with someone like Devon as your teammate. Come on, let's go celebrate.
Let's get the beers in. So as you see, 2 months later, we're going to see our agent, Emma. So the conclusion of the 2018 Formula 2 Championship gave us a lot of opportunities, and Emma has given us a ring and invited us in to discuss our potential future. So we're going to have to choose, well, delicately, what Formula 1 team we want to go in. We already know that I want to go and join the Haas team, so hopefully we'll get a good offer from them. This is just telling us that Ferrari and Mercedes are going to expect us to do more. The lower ranked teams are going to give us a bit more time to blend in and get some forgiveness. And if we sign for like an upcoming driver like the teams are going to do for us, they will get a boost for our first contract.
Welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula 1 teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. As your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula 1 seat.
So it's confirmed we are getting an F1 seat, and as you can see, we actually get an offer from every single race team. But there's lots to think about because the reputation is going to be hard, and it's going to be a lot tougher to start with someone like Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, or someone even like Renault. Then you've got the slightly lower teams, the Toro Rossos, McLarens, Williams, and Alfa Romeo. We're just going through and looking at everything, you know, the reputation score and things like that. Haas there. Expect lots of points, bringing a unique velocity to their operations. This team are known for getting the best out of a small budget. And I think we're going to pick Haas. That's the one I always wanted to go for. They prefer a showmanship attitude, which is going to be quite tough because I don't normally answer the questions with a showmanship attitude. But there we are looking at the contract. 10th in qualifying, 10th race position, will be the second driver, and the team goals are pretty hard. We get a minor upgrade speed, time reduced by 1 for upgrades. We get a level 2 50% resource point bonuses for race, and we can have a level 1, so 2 upgrades per department for simultaneous upgrades of the cars, which we'll get into in the future. But it does look like we're going to sign the contract with Haas.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.
So we sign our first contract into F1 and we get ready for the Australian Grand Prix, which is going to be very, very exciting. We need to meet the team, check the car out. A lot of that will be done in the next episode of the start of the F1 journey.
Oh, hey, you're here. I'll catch up with you. Sorry, I'm just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Welcome to your new team. Haas are experts in getting great value out of every investment. That's why they skipped being backmarkers and jumped straight into the midfield pack in their first season. You are now one of those investments. Make sure they get plenty of value, okay?
So we are with Haas, and that is the car we're going to be driving going into the new F1 season. Doesn't it look absolutely lovely? 2 different views, and I really hope you've enjoyed the video, the little F2 bit. This is where it gets into the serious stuff as we're going to take on the big boys in F1, and I cannot wait to be back, and we'll be back for the Australian Grand Prix. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.